What's up, guys, and welcome to the Josh and Katie Show. I'm Katie.
I'm Josh.
And today we are talking about the real cost of living in San Francisco. When we first moved out here, honestly, what did we think before? We had just read all these super scary articles online. We thought that we would basically be saving no money. Let's just go through some of the stuff that's available online for cost of living in San Francisco, which is all we had to go off of before.
Yeah. So median rent stands
a
at
one bedroom.
Almost $3,500 a month for rent.
On average. We were paying $700 where we lived previously, so that was... If you're frugal, you're smart with your money, you can definitely live in San Francisco and still save a big portion of your income.
For us, what mattered was, can we save more money after expenses than if we had stayed back in Utah where we were living? We knew that the companies paid more out here, and so we really tried to crunch the numbers and find out exactly, will we actually save more money at these companies paying higher cost of living than at the companies in Utah?
We're going to take you into our budget spreadsheet to give you a breakdown of exactly how much we spend a month. So in total, we spent about $3,751 a month in San Francisco. That's everything to live in San Francisco. If you add in what we get to reimburse for work, our phone plans, we both get gym reimbursements, laundry, a few other things, then the total is $3,481 a month for both of us to live in San Francisco. And then if you take out all of our car expenses, which we do car hack, our car's on Get Around, we make money off of it. So if you take out our car insurance, parking fees, all of that, it's $3,376 a month for us to live in San Francisco. Let's just break that down for you. You want to break it down?
Yeah. By far, the biggest expense we have is housing. We pay $2,400 a month for our studio apartment. It definitely overshadows food, transportation, anything else is housing.
There are a couple ways that you can get around that. We live in a cheaper neighborhood and in San Francisco, so it's still safe. We still feel comfortable here, but it's not super trendy. So we have saved money that way. That's why we're kind of below the median there. But even if you wanted to be more frugal than we are, we have friends that are property managers, so they get reduced or free rent, which is some people do here. That's a way that you can house hack in San Francisco.
I feel though that median price from when we were looking at apartments, that gets you really nice stuff.
That figure is for a one bedroom apartment, and the easiest way to save money on that is just get a really nice studio. And there's a lot of super nice studios that are spacious. You have a junior one bedroom setup. So if you can give up the wall around your bedroom, you can save $1,000 a month. Most people that are our age are single, they have roommates, and they spend $1,200 or $1,600. So if you're a single person, you can divide these. You do save a little bit being a couple because you can divide every expense. But if you're single, you can always have a roommate. It's not bad. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. We shouldn't say that. It's pretty bad. Yeah. Housing is bad.
So that's rent, and everything after this just pales in comparison to how much we pay per month in rent.
Utilities come in our rent, but we do pay for internet, which is $66 a month.
$25 a month on laundry.
$300 a month on food in San Francisco. I know that is really low, but one thing that we didn't really think about, or a lot of people don't think about, is that because you're coming to San Francisco and you're in the tech community, Josh gets lunch and breakfast, I get lunch and breakfast at work. So those expenses are completely wiped away in San Francisco, where maybe companies elsewhere, you don't get kind of that Silicon Valley perk life that really wipes away a lot of expenses.
It's super common to have your company, if you work for a tech company out here, to have them pay for lunch and probably breakfast.
Yeah, it's becoming kind of a standard thing in the Bay
Yeah.
Area. So when you're crunching your numbers, be sure to calculate that in. My work also, we constantly have leftovers because our lunches are catered. And so for weeknight dinners, I just bring home leftovers for work for us. So we save a ton of money that way. Basically, like all of our weekday food expenses are just
Yeah.
completely free.
Just stuff they were gonna throw away anyways.
Yeah, we're helping with food waste, environmentally responsible, and we get free food that we can bring home for dinner and not have to cook or eat out or spend money there, which is really nice. On the weekends, we tend to like eat out like maybe twice, and then I'll go to the grocery store every 2 weeks and spend like, you know, $35 to $40 just on random things. Food is a little bit more expensive. We'll show you a standard Trader Joe's trip for both of us. In our budget, we also have $150 a month for what we call hot dates. So that's like our date night budget, just to go do fun things together. We, you know, rent bicycles one weekend, go to museums. Because you do live in a city, there's a lot of free museum days, free events. So there's always something going on that you don't need to pay for. We give each of us fun money a month. So we each get like $200 a month that we can use to spend on haircuts. I spend on makeup, clothes, lashes. It's related to San Francisco because getting your haircut in the city is a little bit more expensive. There's some things in that fun money that are a little bit more expensive than like living in a rural area. So it's a little bit higher than what we had previously, but gets the job done.
Our gym is $150 a month for both of us.
But another San Francisco perk, both of our companies will reimburse us for gym or health things. So gym for us is like completely free, which is so nice. Here's some footage of us like checking it out, normal day.
This is our gym, $75 for each of us.
We each get reimbursed by work, so gym is actually $0. So phone for both of us is $120 a month, but again, another Silicon Valley perk, San Francisco perk, work perk. We both expense our phone.
I feel like that's pretty common though for any company where you have
Yeah.
to use your phone for work.
I do
Yeah.
like sales client work, and I'm constantly on my phone, and so it's like a requirement for my work and
Yeah.
expensed. And last but not least, we have our car. We're gonna put out a video about how we car hack. Once we post that, we'll link it right here. But one of the things about the scary articles we read, it was like paying for parking will be at least like $20 a day in the
Oh,
city,
yeah.
and that's why we were like, let's sell our car. We don't need it in the city. That's insane. Let's just get rid of those costs.
We
But
didn't really even research it. We just
No.
decided to sell it.
yeah,
But
we're like, we're in the city. We don't need a car. We can just
Yeah.
Uber and whatever. But parking actually is really affordable in San Francisco. You just get a residential parking pass. It's $144 a year, so $12 a
Awesome.
month.
One cost saving thing though for us was living close enough to work that we could walk.
Yeah.
Because if we both had to drive and commute in, our transportation costs would have been a lot higher
lot
because we
higher.
would have had to park the car when we get there. Even just taking BART, the public transit, it can add up. Like we said, all that is now covered by renting our car out on GetAround.
Car hacking. We're going to coin the phrase car hacking in
Uh-huh.
San Francisco.
So overall, rent accounts for 71% of our expenses.
Yeah, we still got to figure out house hacking in San Francisco. Get rid of that 70%. That will be your biggest cost living in the city is rent. And it is expensive to live here. But for tech salaries, tech jobs, when we crunch the numbers, it 100% made sense for us to be out here. We're definitely on the frugal end of things.
Yeah. We have friends that spend a lot more money than this.
It's super, it is very easy to spend a lot more money than what we spend in San Francisco. But yeah, we just made it we're both very frugal. We've made it a priority that we want living out here to be a really good financial windfall for us, having our years in Silicon Valley to save up money and to, have those California tech salaries.
We could have done cheaper too, like lived in Oakland and commuted in or something every
day. Yeah,
we're
we're frugal, but we're not crazy frugal.
Yeah, we could have gone
I bring home
crazy
leftovers
frugal.
from work. It's not that hard. It saves us time probably to do that. We're really happy with where we live. We feel safe here. It's brand new. It's nice. We definitely feel comfortable here, and I think that's what you need in a home. That's it, guys. That's all we have for you with the real cost of living in San Francisco. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, comment below, like. All right, cool.
See ya.